Good morning from Carlsbad, New Mexico. As you can see, we are at park number 25, Carlsbad Caverns National Park. This morning we have a timed entry ticket to enter between 9:30 and 10:30. You can stay in the cavern as long as you want. We're gonna go down to the big room, which is a couple miles, as far as I understand it. It's a good couple hours to get through the cave. But we've left Loki in the van. There is no hookups where we are. We're boondocking. So we do want to be careful and get back there relatively early because we don't want it to get too hot in the van for him. So let's go. So we've arrived at the Carlsbad Caverns and we are heading down through the natural cave entrance. It's basically a series of switchbacks that take you down 750 feet till you get down to the trails through the caves, and we will take the elevators back up when we're done because it's an elevation loss of 750 feet.
I'm sure there's going to be a line for those elevators.
I'm sure there will be. Let's go.
We're going to lose the equivalent of the Empire State Building.
Almost.
We're going down 1.25 miles, 750 feet, and it's going to take us an hour.
Yeah, 75 stories, 750 feet.
Let's go. The last daylight we're going to see for a while. So we just reached the bottom of the first set of switchbacks, which are in the entrance of the cave. And now we are heading into the actual cave itself. It's about to get, not a lot colder because it was pretty cold outside, but I think the average temperature in the cave is 58 degrees. 56 degrees. I'm sure many people know I'm somewhat claustrophobic, but I'm going to be put on my big boy pants and we're going to do it. Are those your big boy pants?
These are just my hiking pants. My big boy pants are underneath. And we're going to head in and hopefully I'll be okay. Let's go.
That's where we're heading, into that crevice.
So we have passed the cave entrance into the dark zone of the caverns, and they keep it relatively dim in here, actually really dim in here, so that other animals don't continue to go further back into the cave. It keeps them where they're supposed to be, near the front. So it's pretty dim. It's lit just enough that you can make your way through, but it's pretty dark in here, which is cool.
And for any photographers or videographers, I'm currently shooting at 1/15 of a second, f1.4 at 51,200 ISO.
There you go.
That's how dark it is. how is the restroom at minus 755 feet?
It's like a normal restroom, which is kind of weird and crazy to think that it's all the way down here. It's also weird that it's on the cave side of the airlock leading to the elevator, as is the snack bar that is currently closed, but like, you can't bring food and drink in other than plain water. And you know, you have to not touch anything and all that stuff, and yet they have the restrooms here. So it was a little weird. So we just finished up at Carlsbad Caverns National Park. We took the natural entrance into the caves and did, how long was it? Two and a half miles?
Just over 2 miles in total. About 1.25 to get all the way down, and then about a mile. So yeah, just over 2 miles. A mile to do the big room.
To do the big room. We had a timed entry to do the big room tour, self-guided tour. And yeah, it was so impressive. I mean, it's blown my mind at how massive this cave is. The enormity of it is just almost incomprehensible. We took hundreds, at least, photos and videos while we were down there, and I am sure that none of them will do it justice, because it really does need to be seen for yourself to believe it.
The hike to get down there, it says strenuous.
It's not.
But it's not really. It's just at points it is pretty steep, so do wear shoes with good soles because it can be slippy as well.
And hold on to the railings.
Walking back up would be strenuous. I don't know who is doing that.
We took the elevator.
Yeah, walking down and then taking the elevator up seems like the best of both worlds. But yeah, it was very impressive. I only got a little bit claustrophobic at certain points, but I was mostly okay. Even the elevator to come up was fine. It was just like a regular elevator.
Although my ears popped.
Yeah.
Because you go up 75 stories pretty quickly.
Yeah. And since there's not much else to do in this park, we're going to head back to the RV to see Mr. Loki. And then tomorrow we're heading out to do Guadalupe Mountain National Park.
Which is right over there.
Yep.
Right over there.
Somewhere.
It's right over there.
So we'll see you there.